Hi, this is Pond Finds, and today we are talking about baby food bottles. One of the stranger things I've found in the pond. You don't really expect to find baby food bottles in the pond. You might think you'll find soda bottles or beer bottles, but I never considered the chance of finding baby food bottles. And before finding these, I never even considered the history of baby food bottles, because these are actually antique baby food bottles. Plus some extra bottles. Just I'm throwing in as a bonus. So the first bottle, baby food bottle I found, was this really pretty one, and I thought it was just going to be a pickle jar, so I almost didn't even bother pulling it out. And then I saw the sides. It's beautiful. It's got this pink tint. But what got me so excited was the bottom, because it has baby stamped on it, and I had never seen anything like this before. And it turns out to be a Borden's condensed milk baby food bottle, which was more like baby formula. All of these are more like baby formula than what we think of baby food today, pureed fruits and vegetables. So Borden invented condensed milk during the Civil War. A lot of people considered condensed milk too sweet for babies, but still, they sold it for babies. On the same day, pretty much almost right next to each other, I found this. And at the time, I thought this was one of my greatest bottles. This is it says Mellon's Food Company, Boston, USA, large size. I had no idea this was baby food when I found it. I thought maybe it was some kind of sauce or pickle, because again, I'd never seen a bottle that looked like this. It would have had a screw-on cap. It wasn't until I got home and I Googled Mellon's that I discovered that Mellon's was baby food. So Mellon's Baby Food was founded by Gustav Mellon from England in about 1868. So prior to him, the person who invented baby food, baby formula was Justus von Liebig, a German scientist, in 1867. And Mellon basically popularized it in the US. And it was a powder in the jar that would have been mixed with water or cow's milk. So I found these two in 2017, and I just thought they were the greatest thing. But in 2018, I had my best bottle finding day ever, and I found all these bottles. And the first one I found on that day was another Mellon's bottle with embossed writing and a cork top. And the second I saw Mellon's, I knew what it was, and I knew it was an older version of the one I'd found the year before. So this would have had a cork ring right in here, and then a glass stopper. And this one says Mellon's Infant Food, Dolaber and Good Ales Company, Boston. And they took over the company in 1880, so I know this isn't older than 1880. But I am going to guess it's from sometime during the 1880s, just because of the top. And it has these seams that only go partially up. Lots of bubbles in the glass. It's a beautiful aqua color. It still needs some cleaning. And they also advertise Mellon's food for invalids, so adults, I guess sick adults, would be eating this as well. So the baby bottle, as we know it, wasn't invented until about 1845, when they invented the rubber nipple. And before that, they would, if a baby had to be fed milk, it would have been spoon-fed. In the advertisement, they show the baby reaching for a bottle similar to this one, and there's a bowl with a spoon in it. So this is, I guess they were probably still using that method as well as baby bottles in the 1800s. So this is really one of my favorite bottles in my whole collection. But on that same day, I found all of these. Now these aren't anything to do with babies. In fact, this one was probably for some type of alcohol. It's a side strap flask, and it was a blown bottle. I don't know the age. It could be turn of the century. I don't know. It could be older. But I was pretty excited. And then I have this one. The seams only go up part way, which would make it 1880s. And it's a blown bottle. I would have had a label here. No embossing. Can't have everything. And then I found this one, which I actually haven't really paid attention to since I found it. I'm gonna guess that this was some kind of medicine bottle. I have no idea on the age. It's a little off-centered, so I think it's older. I don't see any kind of seam. Well, there is a slight seam. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know on the age on this. I'll have to research that some more. That's pretty cool. It's no embossing or anything, though, so I don't think it's anything that special. So that's some more interesting pond finds for you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time.
If you see this ghoul, play it cool.